Go try an 88 here with 6 tips in 6 minutes on how to win your first game of Tetris 99. Tip number 1. Keep it simple, stupid, or the KISS method. So you might be watching these Twitch streamers winning games with their crazy fancy T-spin setups, and they look super cool and all. But if you're chasing that first win, forget all that. Keep it simple. Build flat and clean and at a decent speed. Doing that should be plenty sufficient to get that first win. So how fast should you be playing? You don't need blistering speed. Try going in a marathon and aim for say 150 lines in like 8 minutes. Also learn to cope with the speed at the higher levels. Don't have the DLC? There are plenty of free 40-line sprint options online, like Tetris or Tetris. Aim for, say, 40 lines in under 2 minutes. Tip number 2. Don't panic! Or misdrops happen. Look, I know you were planning something for that piece, but everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. If you misdrop, do not panic. Just don't panic. Nobody ever expects the misdrop they make. But really, each misdrop is just a new puzzle you have to solve, and all these puzzles have a solution. And part of that solution comes from tip number 3. Think ahead, 5-head. When faced with any problem, whether it's building a clean, flat board or fixing a misdrop, you have 2 options. Look at what you need, and look ahead at what's coming. Tetris 99 provides you with 6 preview pieces, as well as a place to hold 1 piece. This gives you tons of options to plan ahead given the board you have, the pieces that are coming, and the order you place them in. If you're new to Tetris, trying to solve this puzzle while pieces are dropping will feel overwhelming, but the more you play, the more you'll recognize patterns and how to place these pieces to solve that problem. So keep playing and gain that knowledge and experience. Speaking of increased knowledge, this leads nicely into the next tip. Because knowledge is power! Tip number 4. Understand the mechanics. On top of learning to build clean and fast, you need to know how the game works. Of course, we have the base Tetris mechanics we talked about earlier with the preview pieces and the hold. On top of that, we have the badges, the targeting options, and the garbage preview. Badges increase the garbage line sent by the percentage shown here. They're earned by killing other players. Killing players with badges will also let you take their badges. Targeting automatically targets either random opponents, the person closest to dying, the person with the most amount of badges, or whoever is attacking you. I would recommend defaulting to KO. Switch to random if you're feeling the heat of other attackers. Switch to attackers if you have 3 or more people targeting you. This lets you throw more garbage lines back at your attackers. I would recommend avoiding targeting badges or manual targeting if you're new and chasing that first win. Garbage, I think it's important to focus on that a bit more, so it gets its own tip. Tip number 5. Don't panic! Part 2. Or, watch the garbage. I'm not going to focus too much on sending garbage lines. Just know that anytime you clear more than a single line on your board, you send garbage lines to your opponent. The main thing I want to talk about is countering garbage lines, because receiving garbage is likely going to be the thing that will kill you. Firstly, when you see the garbage that's coming your way,
it's a procedure!
Stay
calm! Wait! Everybody calm down!
The preview tells you how much time you have before that garbage gets dumped on your board using colors, with flashing red being imminent. Incoming garbage lines are stalled every time you clear at least 1 line. Incoming garbage gets removed every time you clear more than a single line. With that in mind, the biggest tools are learning to successfully clear lines in combination and using the hold. Combos not only stall garbage from coming, as the combo gets bigger, more garbage lines get cleared off your queue. So if you see flashing red, don't panic! Instead, look ahead at the preview, take advantage of the hold, and either plan out a combo or look for multi-line clears. The hold can also be used as early prevention to garbage lines. For instance, if you have a Tetris set up, you can put an eyepiece in your hold and continue to stack. If you see some garbage coming your way, pull that eyepiece out of your hold and clear out that garbage instantly. Finally, we come to the last and most important tip of them all. Tip number 6. It's just a game. Have fun! Seriously, don't stress out about that first win. Just keep playing and having fun, and you'll naturally just get better at the game. I always say Tetris is a super rewarding game, because whether you realize it or not, you're getting better every time you play. Play, improve, and though it may take a while, you'll eventually get that first win. And even if you don't, meh, as long as you're having fun, who cares? So, in summary, 1. Keep it simple. 2. Misdrops happen. 3. Think ahead. 4. Understand the mechanics. 5. Watch that garbage. And 6. Have fun. And there you have it. My 6 minutes are up. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment below or come check me out live at twitch.tv/Gotron88. Later.